Hello, my patients. My name is Dr. Sandman. I'm this close to cutting that as my intro. Every day that passes, count your numbers. I know it's been a while since I've made a Let's Get This Bread video, and it's gonna be a long time after this one until I make another one, so be grateful. This is my Kugelhopf video. I have been very excited to do this for a very long time for a number of reasons. One, I've made this before, so that's a lie. So my mother has made this before, and I have supervised and told her what to do. I quote unquote made this in high school. The reason why I made this in high school was I was in my college French class, and we had a project where we had to make some sort of dish from France that was specific to a province of France. And I chose this one because it's from Alsace, which is it's either one of the provinces or the only province that borders Germany. And I'm French and German, so I had to make it about myself because I'm a Virgo, and that's what my life boils down to. I remember this being really good. I also remember it being really long and complicated, so hopefully we'll survive this one. I also mentioned in one of my other videos that I'm going to be moving. That's still true. It just hasn't happened yet. I will be moving in a couple weeks, so this might be the last time you see my kitchen. I know that's very emotional and moving for all of you. So here's what you're going to need for the recipe. You need egg replacer. This is Bob's Red Mill. Vegan butter. This is Earthbound's original. It says to get salted butter. I don't think this one is salted, but we're gonna make do. I think we'll survive. We need vegan sour cream. This is from Forager. I got this at Hannaford. I don't know if that's like an all across America thing. I'm hoping it is. Instant coffee. This is Folgers. I got it because it was the cheapest and looked like I would be able to do something with it. Dark chocolate, this is Sam's choice. So Sam approves. And I think I got too much of this on accident because, to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't know how much this is gonna add up to once it's chopped, because we're gonna need to chop it. But that's where we're at in our journey. We're gonna need self-rising flour. Almost didn't get it, but I did. And we're gonna need some castor sugar. I do not have castor sugar. I have granulated sugar, so let's hope that doesn't fuck up the whole thing. On terms of materials, you're gonna need some measuring spoon. Claire, are these measuring spoons or measuring cups? These are measuring cups. And we also need it says heavy bottomed or heavyweight fat bottom girls. We are gonna need fat bottom girls. This is my fat bottom girl. Saucepan. I don't know. A bowl to mix it all in. A spoon to stir it in, an electric mixer, a smaller bowl for making the egg replacement, a cutting board for the chocolate, and a big knife. This is a knife. And I think that's all we need on terms of materials. So let's get baking. Because this is a French recipe, well, French/German, I have to do conversions for everything. So it says preheat the oven to 220 Celsius, and I just did the conversions. If I did the conversions, I mean, I Googled it, and it should be 428. So I'm gonna eyeball it and hope that that's good enough. One more bit of materials that you're going to need is a Bundt pan. The recipe also said that you could use a Kugelhopf pan. So apparently in the motherland, they have pans specifically for this recipe. So if you are all the way in the motherland of Alsace, get yourself a Kugelhopf pan. But I don't have that because I'm unfortunately an American. So it says to grease this. I don't have any spray grease. I need to get some, but what I'm going to do instead, which the recipe also says that you can do, is I'm going to just melt some butter. This is the vegan butter from earlier, and I'm going to do that on the low heat, and then I'm just going to put it all over the pan and hope that that works. I don't know how much of the butter is going to like cover the whole pan, so I'm going to put like that much. I don't know. I'm just going to plunk. Oh, that's too high. So the butter is melted. I'm gonna pour it into the pan and then just eyeball it. We'll see how this works. Okay, that's a lot of butter. Okay. Move it around like so. Okay, I think that'll cut the mustard. The metaphorical mustard. So, what's the next step is to make the sauce. Okay, so it's not sauce. It's chocolate and coffee. So what we're gonna have to do is put that on low heat, but first I'm going to chop up the chocolate. How much chocolate do I need? I wrote it down this time so I wouldn't have to keep referencing. Aren't you proud? So 7/8 a cup of chocolate. Oh, I almost forgot the most important thing that you need is your cooking buddy. Fraser is here as well. He's always here. He's always here and present, even when I forget to mention him, which I shouldn't, because that makes me a bad friend, but Fraser is here and he's our cameraman. Again, I don't know how much total this is going to be, just one of these, so I'm going to hope that one is enough to fill up a cup, but if not, I have 3 of them. And I have 1 cup, and then I'm gonna eyeball 7/8. Aren't we the only ones? Isn't it just America and like one other small country somewhere? I don't know. What an ignorant American thing of me to say. Well, not anymore. I'm renouncing my citizenship. Anyway, chop this up. I should have let this sit out longer. So as it turned out, we only needed just the 1 bar, and it more or less looks like 7/8 of a cup. So we're gonna trust that. How much? 5/8 of a cup of vegan butter. Okay, I hate this. All right, so I'm just gonna plonk that into the fat bottom girl. Hot shit. Okay, and now we are going to scoop the butter and eyeball 5/8 of a cup. Who do I turn to? Who do I turn? Gordon Ramsay, if you're there, touch down upon my noggin with your culinary knowledge and let me have the intuition that will allow me to perceive what is 5/8 of a cup. I should have put this into a 1/2 cup and then a little bit more of another 1/2 cup. It doesn't even matter. Okay. Okay, worm. So we have to stir these on low heat. This beat is my recital. I'm sorry. Until they have melted and combined. And it says to constantly stir them. And well, I wouldn't have it any other way. So I know I've been cheating with some of these recipes in the sense that I've quote unquote made them before, but I really haven't. And I know my last video in this was kind of really cheating because it wasn't technically a bread, it just had bread in the name. But this one is like a cake kind of bread. It's still a bread, like 100%, but it's a very sweet bread. And it is used primarily for dessert in France. So hopefully I will succeed. Hopefully my French blood will guide me to make the bread successfully, and my German blood will guide me to not lose my mind across the way. So now it's all melted, which is all peachy keen, and what we have to do is take it off from the heat and add in the coffee, and we need 2 tablespoons of this Folgers coffee, or Ashes, depending on when it was used in The Big Lebowski. Okay, this looks like crystals. Okay, tell me this don't look like crystals. This could have come from a mine, so I'm very excited. I've always wanted to eat rocks. The first time I made this, the first time my mother made this, she used instant coffee that was like finer. It was like definitely a powder. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. So hopefully this doesn't like mess with the texture too much. This is where I might get a little bit more challenged. Okay, so the next step is to beat the sugar and quote unquote eggs together. We're using egg replacer, and it calls for 6 eggs. So let's just make one big fake egg. Get out your Bob's Red Mill egg replacer. Wrong one. Okay. This is going great. And you're gonna need 6 tablespoons of this. And for every egg that you want to replace, you double the amount of water. So we're gonna need 12 tablespoons of water. I should have gotten a bigger bowl, but I do like to make things hard for myself. So that's where we're at. We're gonna see how this goes, because I'm gonna beat them together, because I have had issues in the past where I mix them with a spoon and I get lumps. And we don't want that. So I'm gonna use this whisk, just the one, because God knows I can't handle 2. Thoughts and prayers. I'm dying. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. So now the nightmare is over. We set these aside for a few minutes to solidify. So it should only take like 1 or 2 minutes, but while we're doing that, we'll get the sugar. We need 2 cups of sugar. Oh God, this is gonna be bad because we're substituting like almost every ingredient. So instead of castor sugar, we got granulated sugar. 2 cups of sucre. Preferably castor if you could find. I can't find it anywhere, and I don't have a mortar and pestle. We got confirmation from the bestie that the chocolate smells good. Well, I'm waiting for that rather. I'm going to hook up the, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. The mixer things on the electric mixer. How are you guys? Are you guys having fun? Are you enjoying this? All right, so I think the egg replacer has mixed, or stood, or I don't know. She's thick now, that's all that matters. And then we're gonna glob her in. Perfect. And it says beat them until they are creamy. Well, is she gonna get creamy? That's up for debate. Wish me luck. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. So into that mix, we are going to put 2 cups of self-raising flour. Guys, this is so important. Get self-raising flour. I wish that this flour and I had more in common. I'm gonna wash that cup, and then we're going to need 1 1/4 cup of the vegan sour cream, and then we're gonna get to mixing. So now we get the 1 cup of vegan sour cream. Can this settle? Oh my God, can this not be a gelatinous cube? So I've used this before. I've made like onion dip with this. So like it's fine. I've used this before. It's just a weird texture like before mixing it with anything. Round 2, electric boogaloo. I keep unplugging it, my dumbass. Okay, mixing, part 3, the remix. Oh yeah, this will be fine. You guys are gonna have to forgive the cord in the way of the video. This is a very low budget studio that we're working in. Please chip in $1 if you'd like to pay us enough for more space and better camera work. Okay, I hate this recipe for a multitude of reasons. So one, it's very like over the, oh, this is hot. Oh, this is, oh no, I burned myself. Oh, oh God. Just re-greasing the pan, you know, just making sure it's all evenly distributed. But I hate this recipe, not the outcome, but making it, because it's very over the shoulder, like salt, kind of like eyeball it. You have to have like good cooking/baking intuition with this. It says pour 2/3 of the batter into the Bundt pan, as if I'm straight and no math. So that's very not French of them. So I'm gonna pour 2/3 of that into the Bundt pan, and I'll get back to you in a second. Alrighty, so I poured, I think 2/3 of it in. I have no way of knowing, But for the remaining third, we're gonna pour the chocolate sauce in with it. That's the most gross noise I've ever heard. Okay. It smells fantastic though. This looks so good, I'm gonna die. Okay. I can't wait to lick the bowl clean. And that's the best part, is I can't get salmonella because it's vegan, so there's no eggs. And then we're gonna pour it over the top, just like it says. Please may this be easy. Please, I have so little. So now I'm just smoothing it over, so that like the top is all like a consistent color. But it did very well on terms of covering the top. So I think I did divide this pretty fairly. All right, I wouldn't give myself an A+ just yet though. We have to taste it. Okay, so we currently have this at 428 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna have to put it in for 10 minutes and then lower the heat to 338 degrees Fahrenheit. Then it says to bake it at that heat for 45 minutes or till golden brown, which is so frustrating because the top of it is dark brown already, so I don't know what they want me to do. But anyways, let's put this bad boy in for 10 minutes and then 45 at the lower temp. I remember this taking so much longer to like actually physically bake, and I remember it going in the oven for longer. Like I don't know why, but I remember this like going in the oven for like 2 hours or something, and it taking so much longer to actually combine the ingredients and mix them. I don't know, maybe my mom was just incompetent, but yeah, it's taken a lot less time than I thought, and I might make this pretty often if it proves to be a good recipe, but we'll have to find out later now, won't we? It has been 10 minutes. I have now reduced the heat to 338. And just a side note that this is not the only type of Kugelhopf that you can make. Or Kugelhopf, sorry. I think there's two correct ways to say it. One's the German way, one's the French way. I don't know how to say it the German way. So Kugelhopf, there are many different types of Kugelhopf. It's like, it's just like cake and bread, is that like there's many different flavors and kinds. This is just the kind that I found that sounded the most interesting, and this is the same kind that I made years ago, the first time I made it. And yeah, so we're gonna be waiting for 45 minutes now. And in between that time, I'm gonna clean all my dishes, and hopefully, this will turn out good. Also, tasted the batter. So good. I did not taste the batter while it was just like the regular batter. I tasted it after the chocolate mocha kind of mixture was added in. It's so good. It's killer. It is so steamy, you guys. And I hope that this is gonna turn out good. It smells amazing so far. This stuff smells so good. So excited to see how it turns out. Moment of truth. Oh shit, dog. Oh no, it's heavy. Oh god. Oh my god, this looks so good. Oh my god, fuck me up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, Kenneth. Do you remember those lines? Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck it up, Kenneth. Oh my god. Well, now, only time will tell. It looks delicious. It looks delicious. It looks so good. I gotta look up how long I have to wait until I could take it out, but I think this is a success. She's out. She's out. Here she is. Oh my god. I can't wait to taste her. She's gorgeous. Oh no. She's a little crumbly. How's she taste? I gotta stop gendering things. Okay. Oh my gosh, so good. Not bad. I know that's a lot of work for not bad, but it works. All in all, I'd say it was a success. The issue is the texture. It tastes fine, like it's good, and the flavor is really, really good. The texture isn't great. Maybe it'll be better when it finishes cooling off. It's not quite finished cooling off. But overall, it's good. I just wish the texture was better. So I'm gonna have to experiment with different egg replacers, and I think it did end up mattering, the fact that I used granulated sugar, excuse me, as opposed to caster sugar. So next time I make it, that's what I'm gonna switch out. That's what I'm gonna work on. Other than that, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Or if you have another type of bread that you want me to test out, then you should definitely let me know in the comments or on my social media, which all those will be linked in the description below. And I will see you in my next video, so subscribe so you don't miss it. And thank you for watching. Bye.